Hey everybody, Randy with Rashley's Barbecue. Today my wife's birthday. I'm going to be cooking up some fish, shrimp, onion rings, hopefully some hush puppies and fries. I got the grill lighting in the background here. That's smoke that comes by once in a while. Going to cook up some corn on the cob on the grill. Just because. We could do it in the oven, but you know, just because. Let's get the fish fryer lit and then we'll be back so y'all can see how we shell the shrimp. And it's fresh brown Gulf shrimp, so we're gonna have to take the shells off. Lighting up the cooker is really easy. Make sure the bottle's on. There's a separate valve over here to control the propane going into the cooker. Open it up, let it get lit. Kind of chilly out here today, so it's going to take it a while to warm up. While the fryer's warming up and the grill's getting lit, we'll go inside and work on the shrimp. We'll be back. All right, we got 4 pounds of fresh brown Gulf shrimp. I'm sure everybody's cleaned shrimp, but these are already deheaded. Nice looking shrimp, about the size of your hand. Gonna make awesome fried shrimp. I just pull the legs off, and while I'm pulling the legs, I pull the shell to one side, peel the shell off. I run my finger under the shell right along the top of the shrimp and then squeeze right here on the tail while I gently pull the shrimp, and it comes right out of there. You get every bit of the shrimp. I'm going to drop them in a strainer here and then we'll rinse them. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up what we're doing here. Get all 4 pounds ready to go. We got family over, so we need quite a bit of food. So that'll feed everybody and have some left over for supper and sandwiches and po' boys and you name it. I'll be back. All right, we got some nice catfish fillets. We're going to go ahead and cut them up into some smaller pieces that'll cook faster. Nice thick catfish fillets. I'll cut up some more, get it ready, and we're going to head outside and get started on the fryer. We're going to be using this Louisiana brand fish fry. It's got lemon flavoring in it. Really good stuff. One of my favorite meals to put on fish, shrimp, you name it. We just toss the shrimp in there. Don't want to put too many at one time. Get the breading on them. We can do a few more. We don't want to fry too many at one time. They'll kind of all get stuck together. That's enough for one batch. Just takes a few minutes, so it won't take long to fry it all. Put the shrimp in them. Again, not overcrowding the basket. We have plenty of time to get everything done. I don't know if you can see it over here on the side, but I'm kind of shaking off some breading before I drop them in. If any of you watched my video where I changed the oil in this thing, I left it about 2 inches below the top of the basket, but as the oil expanded from the heat as I warmed it up today, it's only about around 1 inch from the top of the basket now. So if you fill it up almost to the top with oil and then heat up your oil and then it expands, it's going to be over the top of the basket. You don't want that. I'm going to set my timer for only 2 minutes. I always love to watch food fry. Our temperature's up to about 375. My ultimate temp will be about 350, but as you put that cold food in, it'll tend to cool the oil down. And it's almost down to 350 now. I'm going to turn the fire down a little bit or it'll just start rising again. All right, we're at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That looks pretty good. I pulled one out to let it cool a little bit. I'm gonna try it. We'll let those drip while we taste test this one. And it is done. You'll notice that all the shrimp in there are kind of arched into a C shape. None of them have completely curled around and touched the tail to the neck. If they touch the tail to the neck, that means they've been in too long. They're probably going to be rubbery. These are slightly overdone. Next batch, I'm going to go 2 minutes flat. A little bit clumsy here trying to work from this angle so y'all can see, but we'll make it happen. It worked. We got them all into that second batch. Oh, I love that sound. It's all good. I'm gonna pull it out. All right, a bowl full of pretty shrimp. Up next is those catfish fillets you saw me cutting up inside. Put a few handfuls and bread it. We're going to load all 3 baskets. See how many batches it takes. I don't try to do the dry hand, wet hand thing since we're not battering anything. You can brush off most of it. Again, shake off as much breading as you can. If you don't shake it off, a bunch of it ends up in the bottom of the cooker. Then you just have to wash it out next time. All right, that's all of that. We'll bread up some more. We're gonna get most of the fish in there. I'm not gonna try to crowd it though. It only takes a few minutes to cook, so no need in overcrowding the baskets. That's good enough. How long? I don't know. Just till the fish starts to float, and I'll pull it out. Why the shake? If any fish stuck together, usually that'll kind of pop it apart. I see some fish already starting to float. See those pieces in the back that are floating? That's those really thin pieces. It's cooking really quick though. I better get my pan so we can pick it up. I'm gonna go with that, let it drip a little while. If you look at this piece of fish right here, when I pull it apart, it just flakes apart. That's done. Yeah, I'm cheating. This is all frozen food, but we got left to right, we got steak fries, onion rings, and some sweet corn hush puppies. This is probably gonna splatter a little bit when we put it in. And that's not the oil smoking. It's about 45 degrees out here today, so it's a bit steamy. All right, we're at about 3 minutes. Ouch. Let those cool and I'll try them. Hush puppies are done, the fries are not. Onion rings are done. I dropped in a different type of hush puppies, calls for $3.25 for 3 minutes. So I turned the fire down. The fries are done now. This is that corn we did on the Traeger. Just wrapped some corn on the cob up in foil with some butter. And that's how it came out. Oh yeah. There it is. Birthday meal. French fries, corn on the cob, orange roughy. That's the bigger piece of fish back here you may not be able to see. Catfish, shrimp, hush puppies, onion rings. Cocktail sauce. It's going to be a good meal. All right, that's a wrap for another video. We had the fish, the shrimp, the sides. Everybody enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Now, critique. The onion rings were Nathan's brand, or Nathaniel Nathan's, I don't know. Nathan's, I guess, like the hot dogs. And I overcooked them. We're not perfect. None of us are. And they came out a little too crispy. I got in a hurry. I didn't let my grease cool down. Same thing with the last batch of hush puppies. They were too dark on the outside. They were done on the inside, but to get them done on the inside, I had to cook them too long. The outside got brown, crispy. But everything else was good. First batch of shrimp, a little overcooked. Second batch of shrimp, just right. So overall, it was good. Really enjoyed it. But that fish fryer is just, oh man, it's so awesome. I spent about 15 minutes out there and cooked the fish, shrimp, a second kind of fish, the orange roughy, hush puppies, a different kind of hush puppies, French fries, and onion rings, all in 15 minutes. So nothing had time to really get cold before the last of it was done. Everybody enjoyed it. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, click like, subscribe. Remember, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. And we hope to catch y'all later on down the road on Rashley's Barbecue. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it. Adios.